In order to understand how the climate change changed politics, it's interesting to see and maybe to study the position of the United Nations. So, firstly, we can consider, of course, that human activity has led, for example, to deforestation, species becoming extinct, the rising of sea levels, and of course, the climate change. So, the idea is to consider this change as something which is very important at the level of politics. So, maybe it's not a fact for everyone, but in any case, we have to take care of it. So the idea is to consider that the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas can be a problem, but we need many of them even now. So we have to find something like an equilibrium. But the problem is to consider all this framework in another way with harmony. So certainly we are, as human, responsible for global warming. The problem is the level and the size of our contribution. So this will be a problem also about the choice and the choices of politics in order to correct this global warming. In any case, we have to consider that every increase in global warming matters. So we have to consider this problem in both ways. I mean, at the local level, maybe the multi-local level, but also at the global level. And I think that the solution is certainly a solution at the global level. But this global level has, of course, contribution to the local levels. So maybe we can use them also to create a strategic mix in order to find something which is more robust and more efficient. So we have certainly a huge challenge in this area, but we know already many solutions. So the idea is to remember what Leonardo da Vinci has said. And the problem with genius is not to find a solution, but to convince the society that we have already the solution. So the idea is to apply in many ways many of our partial solutions in order to create a global solution. But the problem is that everybody consider that the climate change is important as itself, but very few persons contribute to the applications of solution. And we have to find a way to be more efficient at this level and not only in the consideration of the global problem.